Good morning, everyone. Back with a new video again. Uh, actually, I just woke up. I've been driving whole last night because I was in Greece for a week, and now I'm back, and I need to cut a lot of grass. What I can see, it's been growing like a freak over here, and what we so that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna cut the grass, and then I'm going inside to continue with the clay works and to fix the roof in the room. So see you again. The apple tree is blossoming. That's nice. Didn't see that coming. This one is not. I think they're different sorts of apple trees. I think this one is, let's see, Green Man, it says. And this one is, hey, it's the same. So that's odd. That blossoms, but that no blossoms. Well, maybe it's a tad late. We'll see. So, break from the cutting the grass. Need to have some breakfast in me, and well, this is a little bit misplaced. So we're gonna take this as a breakfast. It will be rhubarb cream. It's actually not that bad. Just drag them up like that. See how many we need. Maybe 4 or 5. Let's take one more. Take it from this side. I think. So, breakfast. See you in a minute. So what I do, I just cut them off, and I keep this ones. Then you just cut them into like that big. I cut one now, you can see. So you just cut them like that, but first I need to wash them. So I'm just gonna throw these at the compost, and then I'm gonna cook this up, and I show you how I do it. Let's try it like that. So I just take the stick and I cut them. It's the shaft of the rhubarb. Like that. And then you just put them in the pot. You add potato flour and a lot of sugar. You need a lot of sugar because it's very sour. But then you just boil it with a water, potato flour and sugar, and it's done. You just pour some milk on it if you want to. I like that. So what I have done here is that I have put like 3-4 deciliters of water and 1.5 deciliter of sugar, and just boiling this up. And you see they're like loosening up, so they're gonna separate the fibers, and then it's gonna you're gonna make them real mushy. And when they're mushy, you can add the flavor. So boil them for 3 or 5 minutes, and the cream will be pretty good. Just mush them out. So you can already now see how they starting to separate. So this will be a good jam. I love rhubarb at the summer. It's one of the best things you can eat at breakfast. You can have it in yogurt, and you can make cookies and have it on it, and you can have it on pie, and just make a cream like I do. So I take the potato flavor as well and pour some water in it, and I stir it so it before I put it in the pot. But this is gonna boil a little bit more. It's almost done. So there it is, the rhubarb jam. So you know me, I'm just gonna pour some milk on it, and then I'm start cutting the grass again. So breakfast time. Last year my mother came by with that plant, so I forgot it. It was placed by the rhubarb over there, and now I saw it, so I just took a little of soil and planted it here instead, because this is actually a flower just like this one, but I actually don't know what it is, so we'll see what's coming up here. My mom always come with different types of plants, and I don't know what it is, so I just plant them out in the garden. Well, that's it. So finally done. I cut the whole yard, and it's a lot to cut, but it's pretty good. So now finally I can go into the house and fix the roof, because that's the next project for me. When I was away, I saw that everything was not alive. That was a surprise, and it was very good to see that the apples are coming. Very pleased with the strawberries too. They have only been here for 1 year. This is the second year they are planted, and they're that big, so this has to be really good conditions. These ones I put down in the end of July last year, and I mean, these plants are not small.
pretty good, so they are coming up very fast now, and I'm so happy to see them grow like this. So I need to net this, and I need to rebuild my little my little finger here that I put over. I had a net over that, so that was the size of the land before I planted all these other plants. So we need to fix that. My pumpkins, I don't think they live anymore. They probably died. I think it was too dry or something, because they're not happy. But we'll see. Maybe I water them, and let's see if they survive or not. I don't think so. I think they're pretty dead. But there's a lot of salad underneath that's coming up, and the horseradish is really good. It's coming up, but I just have it as decoration here because I like the leaves of it. So I just have it here, just for decoration. I don't eat it. The rhubarb exploded. I think last year I did something wrong with the watering system. I just put it on 1. So what happened was it gave too little water. Now I have like 5, and it's I think it's the highest, so it like pours out water. It's this thing I have. It's a really good system. I just fill it up here, and it takes the water and give the plants the water it need. And you can see, actually, when I lift here, you can see all the seeds coming up that we planted before we went, and they're coming up like in rows. So that's cool. And the chive is coming as well. I need to take these ones away because it cannot blossom. And I had to cut down the whole rows because the mice ate up the whole rows, but it's coming up underneath. So it's coming again. Now, end of the gardening session. Let's go inside and see what we have to do inside of here. So, in the last video, I cleaned the room with clay. In Swedish, it's called lerklina. You put clay on the walls, and it actually went pretty good. It just in that corner, you can actually see a crack. You can see a crack over here. So that's the only crack that I have to fix. And it actually sank in. But I think if I take some more clay and if I strengthen it, I put it on, that crack will disappear. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix that. Otherwise, no cracks. Looks really, really good. And I'm really happy with the result. So it's gonna be great. It's awesome. My next project is to take down these boards that is covering the roof. In the past, they put up these walls because it was easy to dry the roof, and it was, I don't know what we can call it. They simplified it. That's what we can say. But I like the old panel, so I want that instead of that. So I'm gonna take everything down and I have to take out every nail. You can see the nails, and there's at least a couple of hundreds of them. So I need to take away every nail before I sandpaper it, because I have to sand it down, the old paint, and then I can restart painting it. So one more thing to do. Just keep going. See you in a bit. Lucky for me, I cut the grass in the morning, because now it's raining. Massive rain is coming down here. There's no but it's still warm, so it actually, but I love it here because this outdoor kitchen has a roof and everything above it, and it's so nice to just sit here and relax and watching out over the fields. And it's good for the plants to get water. I guess I went down. It's an old man who's cutting up dry wood, and I went down with water for him. I don't think he needs any more water anymore. So now the boards taken away from the roof, so now it's only wooden boards left. The next thing I have to do is to take out every nail from the roof and then sand it down. So let's do it. So, time again. Lunch, sausages with some vegetables. Potato salad and a coleslaw. Not bad. So, if you want to enhance the flavor of the food, I told you last time I would show you. So I take some of these big straws here, maybe like that. Don't need any more of that. And we got the lipstick here. It was called something something with lovage, I think it was called. Yes, it was lovage. So we just take just a tiny itty bit of it. So I take like, that is enough. You don't need actually any more of the lovage than this. You can actually eat the whole lovage, but it's very powerful as a fresh herb, so don't take too much. I'm gonna put that in the potato salad to enhance it, and just make me put on some pouring water here, like that. That's from the my own well that I fixed. Told you in the, if you haven't seen the previous videos, you can go back and watch them. I'm talking about it in the last video I did. So the chive and the lovage. So the chive, I will just cut it up in small pieces like this big, and I will put them on a sandwich to get flavors. You can actually, and I will also have it in the potato salad. And that one I will just tear it apart with my fingers, just like that,
and chop it up in small pieces and put in the potato salad as well. Good. See you. So we got hot dogs or sausages with potato salad, coleslaw, some vegetables, with lovage and chip. So one thing I've been thinking of doing for a long time is to actually have a rain. This is the horn from a reindeer. Move. Do. So, and I'm thinking of having it on the wall like this, and have a oil lamp hanging on it. And the place I want to have it is above this table, so I want to put it on this one. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's actually the oil lamp hanging there that's going in here, so you can switch or buy one more. So that's the thing I'm thinking of. Usually I have a huge moose lamp hanging in the ceiling here, but for now I've put it away because I don't want some small animals to eat on it or something like that. But let's do it. We try to build one and see how it ends up. So let's review it. This is the hanger. It looks like this, and it will actually be placed like that. And for the touch of it, I have saved a lot of old nails that these ones are really old, so I'm gonna straighten them up. I'm not gonna use this to attach it because new screws wouldn't be as nice. So see you in a minute. Voila, it's there. I need to stabilize it, so this is how it looks like the shape. I needed to stabilize it, so I needed to hide in 2 screws from the side. And also what I'm going to do is to drill above here through it. And well, lucky for me, I have headless screws. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill up here and put a headless screw into it, and then it can hold up a lot of weight. Good. So what I'm doing is that I'm fixing, this is the opening for to inspect the fire stove's outlet. And what I'm doing is that I'm putting on the fine layer of some concrete also here, but it's so hard to fix this, so I will leave it like this and hopefully it won't fall down. We'll see if it cracks or anything, otherwise we do it again. So for now we'll let it be, because it was really hard to fix the inspection outlet. So hopefully it will stick.